Namaste, Zen Zebras. Just a quick reading. I always say that. I have a question about where Suzanne, Renee, Mormon, Morphew's physical body can be found because Gonzo from Real Gone Adventures is looking for him, and Tyson Draper is looking for her. Gonzo is looking for her with Tyson, and sometimes, usually, he's alone, Gonzo. So, this is for you guys, and this is also for Judy, the electronic medium. Shout out. You do wonderful work. Your last video was absolutely astounding about the drain. Shout out for Blind Spot. Shout out Quantum Reality. Shout out for Genocide. Shout out for Joe Ballistic. Jojo Ballistic is working night and day on finding Suzanne. She barely sleeps because she's got 3 kids. I know a lot of people have kids out there. My kids are grown, but I just wanted to give all my girls, all my ladies, special shout outs because we're working very, very hard. So, thank you, and God thanks you, and so does Suzanne, of course. So the first, Suzanne told me I hardly ever use these cards. Where are they? They're my fairy cards. I used to use them a lot in the summer. See, my fairy tarot cards. But I was looking for pictures of where we could find a physical body. So the first card I got, and Suzanne was very explicit. She said, just do 8 from this deck. And then I have this deck, which is Ancient Ancestors. I wasn't even going to do it. She told me, why don't you do the Ancient Ancestors? And then I just have my yes and no angel cards. So it's 3 different decks, but I'll try to be fast because I got to get my Netflix on and start to relax a little bit. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so the first card, now we're thinking of, says the 8th of spring. Okay, we're asking where the physical body can be. I still stand by my other videos where I said, Gannon said when the earth is warm, that's when you'll find her body or a piece of her body. But that doesn't mean that in December the earth, you can't have a really warm day where the snow all melts or there's no snow at all and the earth feels like a spring day. It could be in January the earth feels like a spring day, or it could be simply spring. Okay, so this is the first card I got, and I'm probably going to have to get my glasses. So hold up. Sorry. Don't ever get old if you can help it. Yeah, I don't feel like being in the studio. So I did my Palo Santo stick. And then Suzanne said, you need a candle lit. So here's my candle. And of course I said my prayers. Okay, so the first card is stress. It's the 8th of spring, and it says stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Oh, don't we know that? Successful multitasking, sudden events, and changes. Okay, so there certainly is a lot of changes going on and crazy things happening and multitasking. Everybody working together, though, is really good. Justice. Oh, good. Take time to receive the details carefully, and you will win in the end. Oh, this makes me happy. Fair and objective decisions. Okay, just to brainstorm off of Judy, the electronic medium, is paranormal, off her session that she had with her EVP. She got drain pipe, that he put her body up high, which Blind Spot has always said. I've always said it too. And it doesn't mean she wasn't moved, but it's a weird spot. That's what Judy, the electronic medium's machine, said. Up high, and also looking at a contract. Looking at a contract is where you'll find all the details that you need, and that puts somebody away in prison for life. Okay, so let's look at this again. Take time to receive the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. Then this is the justice card. So we know that justice has to be involved. One of my first readings, way back in the summer, maybe even June or July of 2020, when I was doing Suzanne Morphew's case first then, one of my first two readings, I said that they were arguing, they were looking over papers. She wasn't supposed to see something, and I saw it in an email. I saw regular papers, like, remember I said spreadsheets. That's an old-fashioned term, but that would actually mean a piece of paper or several pieces of paper connected. She saw something on there that was not good. No mana, not good. And she didn't agree with it. She wouldn't sign it. She wouldn't contest. She wouldn't go along with it. Okay? And also, I see an email that was not good. She wasn't supposed to see it. And also a text came in on BM's phone. Well, Barry's phone, her husband's phone. Okay? That she read, that also was very, very upsetting. Okay? So, in other words, something is in writing. Look over every detail that has to do with money, that has to do with contracts, that has to do with land. I'm just getting that. Has to do with land, houses, selling, buying and selling, businesses. Okay. Thank you, Suzanne. Okay, remember the question is always, where can we find your physical body? Please give us messages in our heads or in my head, and please give us pictures on the cards. This is the 8 of winter. Okay, so we have the 8 of spring, justice, and now we have the 8 of winter. But see how it doesn't really look like winter? Well, maybe back here it does, but she's not really dressed all warm. Okay, so this one says, I have to take this one away for a second. Okay, you have what it takes if only you believe in yourself, thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. Okay, I think this is definitely a message from Suzanne. Maybe this is almost like a cabin back here, surrounded by trees. Okay, and you might say, well, there's a lot of cabins. Okay, and this person has reddish hair, which came up in a prior reading that I did. Okay, but this is saying, have confidence. You have what it takes to solve this case, to find my body, to find a piece of my body, DNA. Okay? Oh, like my nails? I got my nails done. Finally got my nails done. For Christmas. Okay. I don't really have the Christmas spirit, but at least I'll do it on my nails. Okay, yeah, it might sound like I'm a grouch, like I'm a Grinch, but I'm not. It's just that I hate when people rush into the next holiday. I'm never ready for it. The only thing I was ever ready for is school. And I know that's a nerd alert, but teacher, and even when I was a student, I always felt awkward in the summer because I missed school. I know, that's so weird. Okay, renewal. Okay, so this is a man, an old man, sitting by a tree. Okay, but what are the signs? There's a little fairy, which is the spirit world. Okay, other characters near him, and then a rabbit. Jojo always has a rabbit in her reading. Okay, I have to read that closely. Review the past and the present so that you can plan a bright new future. Understanding, oh my gosh, I just noticed something. Understanding your life's purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. Look what he's looking at. Oh my gosh, that's like a contract. That's like a spreadsheet, straight up. You see it? I know my phone is blurry, so. You see it? See that? Signing it. So basically, what I'm getting is review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. So you have to look at the past in order to understand what's going on for the future. All right? So look at the spreadsheets, look at the contracts, look at anything that has to do with land that they owned or businesses that they owned. The rabbit represents prosperity. Sometimes it could represent fertility. And that brings us to the High Priestess, which is very interesting. Look what she's holding. See what she's holding? These cards are beautiful. I forgot how pretty they were. Okay, she's holding a book, boys and girls. Girls and boys, boys and girls. Namaste, ninjas. Okay, trusting your intuition. I gotta hold it up. Hold on a second, hold on. Trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. Okay. So being careful, trusting your intuition, careful reflection before you take the action, insights that come through meditation. Okay. I am a big advocate for meditating before you jump and do something. Even if it's just let me think on it, let me sleep on it. Okay, we all know that I don't really sleep, so let me just meditate on it. Let me put my Jason Stevenson music on in the background and just ask God about it. Let me just sit and shuffle my cards and light a Palo Santo stick and light my white sage cones and just think on it. Okay? The High Priestess is a very strong card. She wants justice. I just heard that. She represents fairness. Okay, so what I'm hearing is I was always fair. I always tried to be fair in my life. Now I want the fair thing done to me. And the fair thing done to her would be to find her body and give her a decent burial. So people that are in this book have to be looked at. People that are in this book that wrote part of this story that's going on with Suzanne, Renee, Mormon, Morphew. She wants them talked to. She wants her brother Andy spoken to again too, because she wants him acknowledged and in the loop, and maybe asked a few questions that could help everybody out. Okay. lot of energy. 9 of spring. Okay, so I got an 8 of spring, a 9 of spring, and a 8 of winter. So lots of 8s. 2 springs and a winter. Okay, so look at the flowers that she's surrounded by. Oh, these are gorgeous cards. Look at the ladybugs. Okay, and these cards don't come with a book because they have the words here. So I go by what I feel about the card. Like the High Priestess, she was talking to me as if it was Suzanne. All right. So I read you what it says, and then I go with what I feel. All right. And I ask the spirit guides what they want me to know. So protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. Oh, guys, I'm sorry I don't have my music on today. I have it plugged in, but I just jumped on. I really didn't think I was going to come on. I know I didn't finish Scorpio. Okay, so that doesn't matter. All right. Scorpios haven't even asked me for another one. But thank you, Capricorns. You really showed me a lot of love for that little impromptu Capricorn night. So protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. So that's 2 cards that are saying delays and challenges. Environmental conservation. So didn't Barry and Suzanne own something called Sunset LLC, which is a farm, I think? Is it a farm? Did they sell it? Didn't Morgan Gentile work on that farm, Sunset Farm? I'm not like a farmer type person, so I'm not even sure. Like, I know what a farm is, but I'm not sure, like, did they sell plants? Did they sell trees? Did they sell eggs? Did they sell chickens? Did they have milk? I'm sorry that I don't know. Maybe other people would know. But anyway, now I'm going to ask Suzanne what she wants me to know about this card. But notice the flowers, the yellowish. I think these are called daffodils. And that definitely looks like the spring because grass is very green. Ladybugs only come out when it's warm. Suzanne, what would you like me to know about this card? I know you guys have been patient. Please be patient a little bit longer. Don't forget about me. Please look through every blade of grass for me. Look through every blade of grass for me. Every flower, every daffodil, every sunflower, every rose. Yes, we will. Suzanne, we will. I'm never going to forget about you. Okay? Just keep on helping us try to find you. We do feel you. All the psychics are uniting and we feel you. Okay. Okay. The reason why I'm zooming in is because she just said, oh, always look at the people that are on the cards very carefully. So we had a lot of people. We had this older man, the contract, feather pen, legs, tree. She just said I didn't sign that contract. I know you didn't, Suzanne. We have this one, dark hair. We have this one with the reddish hair, straight up reddish. Can't really see her face. Looks like a oh my gosh, that's a waterfall. Holy crap. I didn't notice that was a waterfall in the background. I'm going to let you zoom in on it. Okay? That's not a cabin, that's a waterfall with a little snow. But see how this is water? So it's not fully snow. It's just some snow. She's like on an iceberg. Okay. She has brownish reddish hair. Like auburn. Auburn. Okay. So she's saying in my head there's clues on what the cards, the people on the cards are people in my life, or were in my life, or in people in my family's life. Sorry that my camera is not zooming in quite. There we go. That looks like two children. One has a sword and one does not. Lots of details. More flowers. Oh, those are jail pants. Are those jail pants? The jail colors? Black and white. Okay. I'm not even going to touch that one, okay? I'm not going to touch it, okay? I can't touch everything. Alright, don't look at my house. Okay, so, the Chariot. Okay, looks like another reddish hair, fair-skinned person. Chariot always means movement. Is that a straight up... Don't even. Is that a dragonfly? Alright, dragonflies, everybody knows, has been throughout this whole Suzanne Morphew, between a butterfly, monarch, and a dragonfly, but more dragonfly. And let me just tell you what dragonflies mean, because I have done a couple of canvases that were bought that were dragonflies, because they were requested by my subs. For a long time, I finally did it. Then I started seeing it around the Suzanne Morphew case. Now, dragonflies, whereas butterflies mean a transformation, correct? Butterflies mean transformation from the caterpillar into the beautiful butterfly, okay, and movement. Dragonflies are coming in, meaning they start out as a beetle. They start out as a bug. Not a caterpillar, a bug, like a beetle. And then they turn into the dragonfly where they can fly and they make love while they're in the air. See, I did my research. But what do they represent spiritually? They represent coming into your personality that you always wanted to be. Not taking off the mask that you always had to wear to protect yourself. Coming into who you really wanted to be in a relaxed way, who you wanted to be creatively, who you wanted to be in a relationship, who you wanted to be in your body, who you wanted to be in your mind, and who you wanted to love and who you wanted to live with. You get the picture? Okay? It's very hard to go into a dragonfly. Okay? Some people remain caterpillars and don't turn into the butterfly because they're afraid. And a lot of people do not transfer into the dragonfly because they're afraid of leaving what they have that they feel is safe. But you know what the safest thing is? To be yourself. To do what you always wanted to do. To have peace in your life. To have somebody treasure you and love you and appreciate your gifts and talents and celebrate with you when you're using them. The dragonfly. Okay, this says success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Wow. Okay. I think we're getting closer. I think that's what this means. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. All right. I don't know why this is exhausting me, but I'm going to have to take a sip of my wine. Hold up. Hold up, everybody. I'm drinking a Grenache that was given to me from one of my beautiful subs, Larissa. Larissa, thank you so much. I love this Grenache. I'm almost done with it. And don't worry, I will be doing that video for the wine company in California that you sent me the 3 bottles from. And you never told me if you liked your paintings. I tried to give you something pink, something blue, and something orange. Let me know if you liked it. And then I'll send you the affirmations if you want them. Okay, guys. Ooh, almost dropped you. Okay, so this one is Princess of Summer. I hope it doesn't go to the summer. Princess of Summer. Gentle, sensitive, kind, inexperienced, a new relationship or emotional experience, invitation to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Okay. Now, I'm getting a strong message on this one. Just when I was holding this, I was like, in my head, I was like, half my brain was like, I don't know what the F to say about this card. Sorry about using the letter F. But just when I was saying that, I just heard, remember when there was like a prayer thing in Indiana that Andy was in charge of? Yeah, she keeps on talking about Andy. So Andy definitely has to be spoken to. I hope he talks to Gonzo and Tyson, and just, I don't know. All right, so what she just showed me is not the second thing in September. The prayer group that was in Indiana. That was the first thing, right? She said there was a bunch of people there. They were friends, family members. Yeah, there were friends and family members there. And some of them some of them have some information. And they just were scared. And they want her to be found so badly that they might think it's not important, but it's important. And they told Andy. So that's I know it seems weird, but that's what I got when I was holding this. And I have not used these cards since I used to do my readings in the pool room. Remember those readings? Okay. So thank you. Thank you very much, Suzanne. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, dear God, for telling me that. All right, so yeah, so it's a gentle person. I'm taking it as a friend. She might even been Suzanne's friend as a child. There's actually 2 to 3 women that were very, very close. 2 women know her whole life, and Andy. And the other one knew her when she, I think, had the cancer. They knew each other from the cancer, going to treatments or talking about cancer. All right, so 2 are from childhood, knowing her from like elementary, junior high, high school, maybe even college. They have something important. They told Andy already. Or Andy needs to reach out to them, or they can reach out to Andy. Please, if you're Suzanne's friends from childhood and one from when she had cancer, you definitely have to re-talk about something that you know. Please, even if you don't think it's important. Thank you. Okay, the next deck, hold on one second, I just have to shuffle one more time. Message from Suzanne. Morphew. Get this messages of Suzanne Morphew. Suzanne, Renewal, Morphew. Where a physical body is. Please give us pictures on the cards. Please give us pictures on the head. Thank you. Just for. Thank you. That's it. That's it. Guys, just give me a moment, alright? Because I need my stand and I think I need my music for the second part. So just give me a moment. Hi. I didn't want to show you myself because I don't have any makeup on today. That's going to somebody, and then I have another one I'm working on that was sold, and I have some animals coming up. More animals. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm gonna put you right here. You just wait 1 second, okay? You don't have a plane to catch, right? Relaxation music.
Energy is all there is. You know, there is nothing else.
Okay. Hi guys. Thanks for waiting. Did you catch that plane that you needed to catch? Okay. So